Dr. J from thecraftymusician.com, where we share weekly videos teaching independent musicians how to gain fans, build a community, and make money with music. This video is part 2 of a series I'm doing covering things you can do as a musician to move your career forward during the coronavirus shutdown. You can watch part 1 by clicking on the video up on the screen or the link in the description box. I hope everyone is healthy and safe and sane during these difficult times, and hopefully this will all pass soon. Today, we're going to discuss actions you can take now regarding staying on top of your calendar, your online presence, and building your brand. If you want to learn more DIY hacks for your music career, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be personally notified every time we upload a new video. Picking up where we left off last, we were discussing booking. Even though there aren't many shows happening in a physical capacity, there are still things you can do with booking efforts so that when that time comes, you'll be ready to hit the ground running. For example, you could join online platforms. There are lots of websites that allow musicians opportunities to book shows. Signing up for some can be another way you can get prepared for when venues start booking again. Check out my video, 15 online platforms musicians can use to book paid gigs, linked in the description box below. Is your pitch a little stale, or maybe you don't get the type of response you think you should? If so, maybe now is the time to update your booking pitch, making sure it's short, sweet, and to the point. If you need help with that, sign up for my free 4-day e-course where I teach you how to find the best gigs and how to create materials, including a booking pitch, that make you stand out. There's a sign-up link in the description box. Try to reschedule canceled dates. As venues reach out to you to inform you that your shows have been canceled, try asking about new dates that are further out. They may not be interested in putting new shows in their calendar at this time, but it's worth a try, and it also puts you in the front of their minds when they start booking again. Next, we're going to talk about some things you can do to evaluate and refurbish your online presence. If you've been depending on your YouTube channel or Facebook or Reverb Nation or SoundCloud page to be your main hub online, then now is your chance to create a real artist website for yourself. If you do have a site but it's out of date or not really what you want, then you might as well go ahead and use this time to revamp it. Your electronic press kit is a very important tool and should be what you send venues when trying to book shows. If you don't have one, now you can put one together. Otherwise, you might just want to freshen up your existing one. For help with putting together an electronic press kit, check out our video, What Goes in Your Electronic Press Kit, linked in the description box below. Social media. There's all kinds of things you can do to your social media pages, like update your bio, update your cover art, and add to your stories. Of course, you'll also need to update your events pages by canceling all shows affected by COVID-19. You could also use this time to arrange for feature opportunities by guest writing on blogs. Did you know that instead of asking blogs to feature you, you can have bloggers asking you to be featured? It's a little trick I learned while hosting a blog myself. It's a little counterintuitive because while most musicians are trying to get featured on blogs, there's a smaller subset of musicians who are actually contributing something of value to the blogs by guest writing. And in turn, they are allowed to infuse their music and links into the guest posts, but also providing something of value to the readers of the blog. And that way, you can get bloggers to ask you to contribute. And if you're a pretty good writer, you could possibly get hired on to continue to write articles for this particular blog. The Crafty Musician is looking for guest contributors, so if you're interested, check out the link I posted in the description box below for more information. Submit your music to online radio stations. While most venues have shut down at the moment, radio stations are still playing music. Now is a great time to submit your music to a bunch of online radio stations and get your music heard. To speed up the process of finding radio stations to submit to, we've created the DIY Musicians Online Radio Directory. If you subscribe, you get access to tons of radio station contacts and submission requirements to make your DIY radio airplay campaign a breeze. Check out the link in the description box below. Now let's talk about personal branding and identity. One of the best things you can do for yourself as an artist is establish a brand. If you don't already have a logo, now is your chance to create one. Sketch up some ideas. You can even have your fans vote on their favorite through your social media page. Then finish it up using an editing or vector software like Illustrator or Canva. Last on the list for today is creating a mission statement. If you don't already have a mission statement as an artist, we recommend you make one. Just like with a business or organization, a good mission statement is something you can also go back to for direction and purpose. Coming up next is part 3 and the final installment to this series. We're going to talk about finances, education, and engaging your community. Stay tuned. Head on over to thecraftedmusician.com for more tips and tricks to level up your music career. Talk to you soon.